What's up, guys, and welcome to my top 10 picks for the best 4K Blu-ray discs of 2022. There was a lot of 4Ks that I purchased this year, and guess what? There was a lot of good ones that aren't on this list. But if I had to choose 10, picture and sound, this is what I would go with. And if anybody's curious where I am watching my 4K Blu-rays from, I've got this beautiful Sony. It's a 7.1 4K Ultra HD sound receiver using an LG 4K Blu-ray player. And for the speakers, I've got the Klipsch audio speakers. We got the center speaker was pretty massive here, the front left, the front right, and the rear left and the rear right over there. So that is what we're dealing with. And the TV as well, 55-inch 4K Ultra HD Samsung TV. So that's where I'm watching the movie. So it's the real deal. Let's get into the list. And starting with number 10, it's Everything Everywhere All at Once. This 4K Blu-ray is so colorful from Lionsgate, A24. The color palette of the film really lends itself to the 4K Ultra HD of this. It is an incredible picture. The sound design of this film really pops on 4K, and I think it should be nominated for a lot of things at the Academy Awards. Technically, this is a very well-made movie, and it shows on 4K Blu-ray. The technical qualities of it shine, and the sound design as well shines. The colors really pop, and it makes it extremely rewatchable on 4K Blu-ray. At number 9, it's Spider-Man No Way Home. This 4K came out in April, I believe, maybe late March. This is the 4K Steelbook. This movie sounded great in the theater, and I said, well, usually with Sony discs, they don't mess up. They have really good 4Ks like Venom 2, Venom 1, the previous Spider-Man Sony films. I mean, they all sound and look great on 4K. So this is no different. I think the standout scene that sounds the best is Spider-Man's fight with Doc Ock on the bridge. I think that sounds incredible. I think it looks incredible. This is a great 4K disc with incredible picture quality and stellar sound quality. So that's why it's number 9. Number 8, a film that is one of the best films of the year, one of the better films of the year. It's The Northman. This movie on 4K Blu-ray is... It almost seems like anywhere you watch this, your screen needs to be bigger or your soundscape needs to be bigger. Because, I've got the 5.1 setup, and the sound to this feels like there's so much space. It feels like that there's so much sound available on this disc. Like it's crazy. When you listen to it, it's so immersive. And it almost feels like I need 10 speakers in my room to get the full effect of this film. The power of the disc is really powerful. And the scenes in the volcano and the HDR, I mean, the everything about it, I mean, is just, this is a beautiful 4K disc. So I highly recommend it. Coming in at number 7 is a 4K that came out in maybe March, maybe April. It's Dune. This is, it's a 2021 movie. But guess what? The 4K disc came out in 2022, same as No Way Home. So, of course, we're going to talk about it. And, I mean, the visual effects of this film, Oscar-winning visual effects, come to play on this 4K Blu-ray. You watch it, the depth to this image is fantastic. The depth to the sound is fantastic. I think all the little effects that they add, the wonderful sound effects they add in the movie of either the flying ships or whatever the case may be, they sound as clear as day, and it makes this movie feel extremely real, raw, and powerful. So that's Dune. At number 6, it's a new release. It's The Batman. Talk about a deep sound quality. This has such a deep sound. It sounds like when you're listening to this film, if you have a speaker set up, it sounds like that the speakers go 10 feet deep because there's so much coming out. There's so much detail in this image, or in the sound and the image as well. There is so much detail in this image. The chase between Batman and the Penguin. I mean, the visuals of the film really stand out. Now it's a darker film, but it really lends to the HDR, and the image feels so deep. And the score, Michael Giacchino's score, sounds incredible uh, on this. So this is the Batman, and it's a great 4K Blu-ray. Definitely recommend it. At number five, something that might surprise a lot of you. It's an animated film, but maybe not the animated film you'd think. It's Shrek 2 at number five. Shrek 1 was released on 4K Blu-ray, I believe, May of last year, and a lot of people were disappointed by it. The image seemed slightly flat. The sound wasn't necessarily a big upgrade. So for this, DreamWorks going in and giving us such a great image. I mean, this image feels deep. It feels really good, really three-dimensional. The soundscape, everything's clear, everything's beautiful. And I think that the picture quality to this is a huge improvement over the first Shrek film. So this is like, good job, DreamWorks, for giving us a good Shrek on 4K Blu-ray. Shrek the Third will come out, I'm sure, in a couple of months. Can't imagine they just put the first two out. So hopefully that's as good. So that's number five. Number four is another film that came out in March, I believe, on 4K, or March or April. Particularly, though, it's The Godfather Part 1. They re-released the films on Steelbook, but the whole set came out on 4K. We're talking about Part 1 here, I think, is the best transfer on 4K Blu-ray. This movie, I'm going to make you an offer that he can't refuse. What a great quote. But the Steelbook, I mean, is beautiful as well. But, I mean, just what they were able to do with this restoration, and the picture quality to this, the grain, the colors palette, everything about it makes this movie feel like it was made today. It looks beautiful. It sounds beautiful. It sounds as good as it can. And I was really impressed with The Godfather on 4K Blu-ray. So number three, we're at the top three 4K discs of 2022. I think you can say either any of these three is the best disc, but if I had to rank them, number three is a box. What is this? What is this to Steelbook 2? It's Nope from Universal, Jordan Peele's Nope. You have a beautiful IMAX image in this. The sound design, I think, should be nominated for Academy Award. Probably won't be, but I think this movie has some of the best sound of the year, especially on 4K Blu-ray. The sound is incredible, and the picture feels as deep as this little cube does. I mean, it is a deep, beautiful, powerful image. Gordy the monkey looks incredible. Even though he may be a CG monkey, I'm not sure, but he looks real as day. The sound, like I said, is terrific. So Nope is number three, but there could be an argument to make it number one. Number two for me, might be a surprise to a lot of you, I'm not sure, but it's Jurassic World Dominion. Again, Universal, they put out some of the best 4K discs out there. I love the aspect ratio of the picture, fills your screen. I think that the color palette of this looks so beautiful on 4K Blu-ray. The image looks so clean, it looks so crisp. When text comes up, the score, the sound, it all feels deep, it all feels rich, it all feels real. And this is why you buy 4K Blu-rays, for films like this. But not just films like this, but for our number one film on the list. It's going to be a number one film on a lot of lists this year. With an IMAX ratio, it's Top Gun Maverick. This 4K Blu-ray is one of the best discs that I own. Last year, I think I might have given number one to Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't really remember, from Warner Brothers. But this, where do I begin? I mean, the filmmaking alone in the movie is terrific. And when you're watching it on 4K Blu-ray, it makes it feel even more real, even more visceral. So, with a greatly made film, a wonderfully made film, you put it on 4K Blu-ray, you make everything shine and pop and become even more clear. And it's like, okay, this is the real deal. And Top Gun Maverick is the real deal on 4K Blu-ray. Talk about bass. You got a good subwoofer. this movie's going to do it for you. So that's number 1. That's the top 10 4K Blu-rays of 2022. Going down it again. Number 10, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 9, Spiderman No Way Home. Number 8, The Northman. Number 7, Dune. Number 6, The Batman. Number 5, Shrek 2. Number 4, The Godfather Part 1. Number 3, Nope. Number 2, Jurassic World Dominion. And number 1, the best 4K Blu-ray of the year, Gun Maverick. So guys, comment down below, what 4K Blu-rays did you get this year that you would put on your list? Leave that down in the comment section. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. A lot of reviews coming in the future on our new weekly review show, The King's Corner, where you could check out the videos where we've got reviews for all the new release films. And even before that, before we started doing the review show, we got a bunch of reviews for the 2022 films and beyond and earlier, and God bless America. So that's that. You can follow me on Twitter at RyanKing72, Instagram at KingOfRises131, and TikTok at KingOfRises131, where I showcase a lot of my new Funko Pops. Got some of the new Spider-Man No Way Home Funkos. Very excited about owning those. Guys, and the guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, over and out.